Welcome to Galaxy Manifesto. This is Yvonne. On the journey of learning love and wisdom, we are never alone. A warm welcome if this is your first time here. This is a channel where we use color perception method as a gateway to inner exploration, learning to awaken our sixth sense, dive into the subconscious, and walk the path of self-healing and greater happiness. Now it's time for our watercolor section. This part isn't about being good at painting, it's more about offering you an example of an activity that helps you focus, unwind, and feel present. You're welcome to paint along with me, or you can grab a notebook or tablet and jot down any reflections or takeaways that comes up while I'm sharing. I will also include the chat notes that a free digital journal in the description box, so feel free to download them. In the last video, I shared the 10 core meaning of the black on top, white on bottom card for my color perception method, whether it's morning or night where you are. Thank you for slowing down and spending this moment with me. I hope you feel a gentle sense of support and companionship in this space. Today, I would love to explore something deeper with you. Is there any experience from your childhood or teenage years that seems to keep repeating in your life?
On this journey we call life, many of us have felt it as if certain fragments of the past keep repeating themselves in the present. It might sound a little mythical, but the truth is, our early experience do continue to shape our present and future. Sometimes we think we have already grown up, but deep inside, there is still a part of us, a small, quiet inner child, who never really got the chance to be heard. Have you ever been in a situation where your reaction felt unexpectedly strong or emotional, even catching yourself off guard? That doesn't mean you're too sensitive. That's your subconscious gently tapping you on the shoulder, saying, "This happened before. You were just too young to speak it out loud back then." Now I invite you to follow my voice as we gently step into this journey of inner exploration. Let me walk alongside you as we take a look at how your past stories may still be shaping who you are today. I would like to softly ask you a question. Can you recall a moment from your childhood or teenage years? One that left the strongest impression on you. They might be at a time when you felt ignored or unseen. A time you tried your best but still got criticized. A situation where you were misunderstood, compared, or dismissed. Or even just a vague, lingering sense of loneliness you couldn't quite explain. Now gently write these moments down, even if it's just one or two memories. That's more than enough. Then ask yourself this. Is it possible that this experience are still playing out in your current life, just in different forms? Maybe you often fear being abandoned in relationship. Maybe you constantly doubt your worth at work. Or maybe when someone misunderstands you, it hurts more than it seems it should be. And you just want to shut down or run away. If you're starting to notice this repeating emotional patterns, then congratulations. You have already taken your first step in recognizing the voice of your subconscious. Let's take this reflection a little further. Is there a certain feeling, something that seems to have been with you since childhood, that still shows up in your life today. Maybe you have noticed a repeating pattern in your relationship where the same kind of conflict keeps happening. Or perhaps when you face similar disappointments, a familiar inner voice rises up, one that sounds a lot like what you felt as a child. This feeling might be subtle, like a quiet sense of familiarity, or it could be more obvious, like a persistent question you keep asking yourself. Why do I always react like this? And if you don't have a clear answer right now, that's totally okay. All I'm inviting you to do is to approach your inner world with gentle curiosity, without judgment. When we start asking ourselves questions like this, the hidden memories and emotions stored in our subconscious often begin to rise to the surface. You can take your time, let those childhood fragments flow into your awareness at their own pace. This feeling inside you, they're not just memories. They have quietly shaped how you see the world. They have become your intuition. And intuition isn't just a sudden insight or flash of inspiration. It's also a reflection, a signal coming directly from your subconscious. For example, when you start a new relationship, suddenly you feel anxious and begin to worry. What if I'm not enough? Will they leave me? That fear might not actually come from this new situation. It could be that an old emotional memory has been triggered. So when you start noticing things like, why am I reacting like this? Or does this feeling remind me of something from my childhood? That's the beginning of self-healing. Because your intuition in those moments isn't trying to scare you. It's sending you a signal, an invitation to turn inward and take care of the part of you that once felt hurt and still longs to be seen. Now, I would love to invite you into a soft inner awareness practice. This simple reflection can help us begin to notice how certain childhood experiences may still be repeating in our lives, and more importantly, how we can meet them with understanding and compassion. First, find a position that feels comfortable and relaxed. You can sit or lie down, whatever makes you feel most comfortable and safe. Gently close your eyes. Now take 3 slow, deep breaths. As you exhale, imagine yourself slowly releasing any tensions you are holding. And take a slow, deep breath in. Feel the air filling your lungs. Let your heart begin to settle into stillness. Now, in your mind, let yourself gently recall a memory from your childhood or teenage years. Let your mind choose the image naturally. It might be a joyful day or a small confusing moment that make you feel sad or lost. There's no pressure to choose anything big or important. Whatever comes is perfect for today. It could be a brief scene, like that time in elementary school when your heart raced before stepping on stage for the first time, or a quiet night during your teen years, feeling lonely after a fight with a friend. Whatever memory comes to you now, start there. Let it gently unfold. Let it gently unfold. Let yourself observe it. kindly without judgment. Once that memory comes to mind, take a moment to really look at it. How old were you at that time? What was happening around you? Were there any other people involved? Most importantly, how did you feel in that moment? Maybe you felt happy or excited. Maybe you felt scared, hurt, or alone. Or perhaps there was a longing to be understood, a mix of emotions that even now feels hard to name. Bring your attention to that younger version of you. Notice their facial expression, their posture, their emotional energy, and the feelings in their heart. Now gently ask your younger self, did I form a belief about myself because of this experience? For example, after that moment, did you quietly start believing something like, I have to be obedient or people won't like me? If I messed up, I will be humiliated. No one wants to hear how I really feel. Everyone forms different beliefs. There's no right or wrong here. Just see what did that younger version of you learn in order to protect themselves. Take a little time with them. Sit beside that childhood version of you and try to understand that belief or emotion that was born from that moment. And if this part feels a bit hard or overwhelming, that's okay too. You don't have to figure it all out right now. And you can simply turn into the feeling. When you recall that memory, what's happening in your body? Does it your heart start beating faster? Does it your stomach feel tight? Or maybe there's a soft sense of warmth or calm? Whatever you're feeling right now, it matters. Every emotion is valid and every reaction deserves to be seen and heard. Now gently begin to bring your attention back to the present moment, back to your grown-up version of you. And from here, I would like to invite you to start looking a little deeper, to begin understanding the beliefs that might be hiding behind this emotional signal. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Is it my reaction trying to protect me? Or have I simply gotten used to avoiding pain? Deep in my subconscious, do I carry a belief like, I'm not lovable, I will be abandoned, or I have to be perfect to be accepted? These hidden beliefs are often the real reason behind our choices and emotional response. But here is the good news. We can begin to choose differently, one small step at a time. You are no longer that powerless child. Now you have the strength to build new beliefs, new patterns, and a new way to showing up for yourself. Let's take a moment to reflect. Is there someone or some situation in your life right now that brings up similar feeling to the memory you just visited? Maybe in a close relationship, whenever the other person seems a little distant, you start to feel anxious and afraid of being left behind, just like that lonely child you once were. Or maybe at work, when someone offers feedback, your heart tenses and you instantly feel defense or ashamed just like the time you were criticized at school. Just like the time you were criticized at school. Try to gently trace the connection between your present feelings and the past memory. Because when you start to notice this pattern, you're already on the path of healing, and you no longer have to go through it alone. If you have noticed similarity, please don't rush to judge yourself or the situations. This doesn't mean you're stuck in the past or that you haven't grown up. It simply means you are human. Our inner child, the version of us who once felt unheard or misunderstood, still lives quietly within us. And sometimes, without our realizing, their fears and needs showed up in our adult lives, hoping to be seen, hoping to be comforted. But now we are learning to recognize these patterns with kindness. We can thank this old protective habit for trying to keep us safe and gently let them know it's okay now, things are different. I'm here and I have got us. If you feel ready, I encourage you to write down what came up during the reflection just now. Journaling can be a powerful way to turn blurry emotions into clear insights. Here's a simple method you can try. Draw 3 sections in your journal. In the section 1, childhood memory, write down the memory that came up during our practice. It could be something small, like being left out of a game, or something big, like a moment of deep embarrassment. On section 2, feelings and belief from that time. Note what you felt back then. Fear, shame, confusion, excitement, happiness, and what beliefs might have formed. Maybe something like, I'm only lovable when I'm helpful, or my feelings don't matter. On the section 3, current reaction or patterns, reflects on how that experience might still be showing up in your life today, maybe in the form of certain emotional reaction or behavior patterns. For example, you might write section 1 childhood memory like reading out loud in class and messing up, then getting laughed at. And section 2, feeling and belief, like felt ashamed and wanted to hide, started to believe that speaking up means being judged. And section 3, current pattern like as an adult, I avoid speaking in meeting because I still carry that fear of being embarrassed. You can go through your memories this way, one by one. Of course, everyone's story is unique. Your entries may look totally different, and that's perfectly okay. As you write, please be patient and gentle with yourself. If a memory starts to feel heavy or painful, pause, take a few deep breaths, look around your space, and remind yourself that happened in the past. Right now, I'm safe. And if you need to, take a break from the video. Give yourself as much time as you need to process any emotions that come up. If a particular memory feels too intense right now, it's okay to set it aside and come back to it later, or explore it when you are ready, maybe with the support of a therapist or counselor. Your safety and emotional well-being always come first. Try to gently notice the connection between the you now and that old emotional moment. That's where healing begins, by recognizing that the past may still be shaping the present, but it doesn't have to define your future. If you notice a similarity just now, please don't rush to judge yourself or rush to judge the situation. This doesn't mean you haven't grown up or that you're stuck in the past. This is actually a very normal psychological experience. Our inner child is always with us, and the experience they went through helped shape the way they see the world. And those beliefs can still pop up in adulthood as a way to protect us. What we're doing now is simply gently noticing those protective patterns, thanking them for trying to keep us safe, and softly reminding ourselves, it's different now. I'm safe, and I'm not that helpless child anymore. Let's begin to gently close this reflection practice. Bring your attention back to your breath. Take a deep inhale and a slow exhale, and when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. If you discovered something meaningful today, offer yourself a gentle smile or even a little hug, because this kind of inner work is not easy. It takes courage to look at that wounds and patterns we have carried for so long, and you just took a brave step. Even if you're still not quite sure what you uncovered, that's totally okay. Just your willingness to be with yourself and explore it's already a beautiful act of courage and love. Some answers won't show up right now. Some patterns won't shift overnight. But that's alright, because the journey has already begun. And every time you take a moment like this, you are reaching out a warm hand to your inner child, gently saying, I see you, I want to understand you, and I'm here to grow with you little by little. To end today's section, I would like to share 9 affirmations with you. Let's practice bringing these positive energies into our daily lives. You can quietly repeat each affirmation in your heart or say them softly with me. And if it feels comfortable, gently place your hand over your heart and feel the vibration and meaning of each sentence as it lands within you. I'm loved. I deserve happiness and success. I'm safe to feel and express my true emotions. I'm open to healing and transformation. I grow and transform every day, becoming more of my true self. I'm worthy of love and acceptance. I'm enough just as I am. I release past pain and choose to live in the present. I'm connected to my inner child with love and kindness.
Take a moment to let this affirmation echo in your heart. You can imagine each sentence turning into a soft, glowing light, spreading through your whole body, nurturing your inner child and your present self. I hope this positive affirmation plant a warm healing seed within you, one that will continue to grow and walk with you through the days ahead. Thank you so much for spending this time with yourself and for being willing to explore your inner world with such honesty and care. Every bit of effort and self-awareness you've been made today is building a strong foundation for a better version of you. I truly hope this reflection offers you a sense of support and inspiration on your path of self-discovery and intuitive growth. In our next conversation, we will dive even deeper in self-awareness and personal growth. Gratitude to the universe. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share so more people can discover the spiritual intuition behind colors and their deeper meaning. See you next time. Yoo-hoo!